Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new. Today we are taking a look at the DJI Mavic Mini 1. This is the first edition, not the second, the first one. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have mine in the charging hub. I like this charging hub a lot. I think it's a great way to display the drone, and I think it looks nice when it's displayed in there. So let's unfold this guy right now. Front arms first, then the back ones. And then this is the Mavic Mini unfolded right here. Just going to set this guy down. Personally, I think it's one of the greatest drones ever made, considering the package that you get at the price point, and considering it's also going down. It's incredible, guys. I've had this for about 6 months, and I've flown this for a little bit, so I have some experience. Anyways, let's get into the specs. So as you just saw, I just unfolded this drone, and it also has obviously foldable propellers too, so it's nice for moving around. I think it's the best travel drone you can get, because here's my specific case for it. I'll show you. Let me unzip it. So in my case right here, we have room for, I think in here we have extra blades. I have in here extra tips for the controller, the actual controller buttons. And then here in the back, there's a spot for landing gear, controller, charger, and space for the drone. Now, the special thing about this guy is it is 249 grams, which is the magic number. If you don't know the significance, 250 grams is the limit if you want to fly your drone and make money off of the footage. You have to register it if it's over that 250 gram mark. So being below that 250 gram mark is pretty nice. It also has a 30-minute flight time. You're not going to get 30 minutes. You'll probably get about 25 to 27 minutes, but still incredible flight time. It has a 4-kilometer range or 2.5-mile range. I get probably about maybe 1.5 to 2 miles out of it, but that's still incredible. I don't really take my drone out that far, so usually I would say probably 1.5 to 2 miles is the range. 3-axis gimbal. I have the gimbal cover on it right now. Let's take it off. As you can see, 3-axis gimbal. That means it moves up and down like this, side to side, and then it spins this way. So that way you get ultra smooth footage. 2.7K camera that shoots at 30 frames per second, as well as 12 megapixel photos. For being 2.7K, it is an incredible camera, and if you compare it to these budget drones that supposedly shoot at 4K, it is miles better than those drones. What else? The Mini 2 just came out recently, and it's kind of taken over all the hype, taken it all away from the original Mavic Mini that we have right here. Personally, though, I think this is better value. With the Mini 2 coming out, the price has dropped on this guy, and now it's about 350 bucks, probably a little bit more, 360 bucks, we'll say that. And the Mini 2 is about 450 bucks. So this one's about $100 less, and I don't think the differences are worth $100. So this guy has a great value. This is probably the best entry drone you could buy, considering all the features that you get with it. It's just incredible, guys. It has a bunch of features like waypoints, follow me, circle, helix, rocket. It's awesome, guys. The controller is rechargeable, and it also comes with a cable cord, so you can connect it to your phone, or you could just connect by Wi-Fi. Alright, so that's just a quick overview of the Mavic Mini. Anyways, let's take it out for a flight test right now. Alright guys, right here we have the DJI Mavic Mini. We're going to take it up in the air, we're going to get some photos and videos, and we'll show that to you guys right now.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated, please check it on the map. Three, 2,
Alright guys, so that is the video from today's flight. As you can see, very good videos, very clear, smooth, crisp. That the camera is very good on this guy, very well. It definitely performed to expectations, and for being such a small drone, it performed very well in a little bit of a windy day. I mean, I wouldn't call it a windy day, but it wasn't just like a still day out. And you know, 3-axis gimbal, it's got the gimbal cover on it right now, but the 3-axis gimbal gives it such a smooth footage. Alright guys, so the big question is, why would you get this guy when you could just spend a little bit more money and get the DJI Mini 2? Well, it's not that simple. I mean, this drone right now on the DJI website is $400. The Mini 2 is $450. But considering this drone is in the process of being replaced, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is discontinued soon and you see the prices drop drastically. I wouldn't be too surprised if it dropped to about $300, and that would be a great deal for this, man. $300 for this drone, it'd be like there'd be nothing even close to being this good at this price. So definitely keep your eye out for that. But at comparable prices, let's keep this clear, the DJI Mini 2 is a better drone, but this guy, you have to take into account the target audience. You're not really getting a professional drone with this. This is meant to be a very good, high quality drone for the average person. So if you're taking this out on vacation, you can get very good photos and videos. The 2.7K camera that you get on this drone, that it shoots at 30 frames per second, but the 2.7K camera that you get is incredible. There is nothing like it outside of this DJI line, and it is much better than some of these other budget level drones 4K. So the camera specs isn't a huge deal overall for the average consumer. It's not going to be, I wouldn't really take into consideration, wow, the Mini 2 is 4K and this one's only 2.7K. In truth, the camera quality, the difference is not that significant here. The cheapest that I have seen this DJI Mavic Mini going for right now is $360. I don't know where I saw that. I think it is on Amazon, but I can't guarantee you that I'm going to be able to find that link and post it below. So I will post the cheapest that I can find right now. Personally though, I wish in the Mini 2 that they would have added something like obstacle avoidance to really separate the differences between these two drones, because for the average consumer, it is not a huge difference at all between the Mini 1 and the Mini 2. If it had obstacle avoidance, that would have really justified putting it, you know, a lot more money. I would be totally cool with them charging, let's say, $500 if they were, you know, to add some obstacle avoidance. That would be pretty nice. Well, if you're still watching, thank you so much for sticking around. That is really my opinion on the DJI Mini and the Mini 2. So thank you for watching. The links for everything will be in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. Usually on my normal schedule, I upload videos every Sunday, so stay tuned for those. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. I make drone reviews like this all the time. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.